Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we are long overdue to talk about the data mined info for the mid-month update. That's right, boys and girls. Leaks. Okay, drippy, drippy, drippy. The faucet's been dripping, and the leaks have been getting out. Shout out to Baconix for going in and doing their thing and finding the files, finding the images, because this leaked information is pretty huge and highlights some very underpowered characters. So watch this video if you want to find out what is potentially coming next week. Now, it may not come next week. I only say this specifically for this last mid-month update because we're nearing the end of the year and they generally don't have a full update for December. December, they take off. There's generally 10 full updates a year, which would be now 20 because of the mid-months, but this would be the 20th if my math is correct. So anywho, it may be next week if it follows the regular pattern. It may be a couple weeks from now if it doesn't, but I can definitely wait because the data mined information, drumroll please, has clued us into HELA tier 3. That's right. That's right. We made that video complaining that they hadn't done anything for Adam Warlock, and HELA. And looky what we have here. HELA appears to be getting a tier 3, which is huge. Now, there isn't any data mined information hinting at what her uniform is going to be, so that's really up in the air. They could do... There's tons of different looks they could take from her. She has like a new gold outfit that's been going around in other games like Super War, where she looks sort of like an angelic version of herself, or sort of like, you know, the life bringer version or the life giver version of Galactus. There's tons of different looks they can do for her. They really have not, they've barely scratched the surface with her two looks here. Or they could do a brand new one. You know, Marvel Future Fight likes to dip their toes into the creativity pool and come up with something new. So I don't really care what look she gets. I don't have a particular one for HELA. I'm just really happy that she's finally getting a rework. And we assume she's getting a rework and not just a tier 3. Because if she was just getting a tier 3, heads are going to roll. I'm going to be pissed. So there better be a full rework. You know, skills 1 to 5 reworked. Her passives reworked. You know what I'm saying? They got to give her the whole kit and caboodle. They're going to rework her from... I haven't even leveled up her skills. Mercy me. They're going to give her a full rework, presumably. Okay, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. And they're going to give her a tier 3, and she's going to turn into a badass universal female villain, as she deserves to be. She's the goddess of death. She's a super badass. She's just got Thanos wrapped around her finger, baby. She deserves to... She goes toe-to-toe with Thor. She deserves to be a lot stronger than she is in the game, and a lot stronger than she's ever been. So I'm really happy about that. We'll have to wait and see when exactly we do get that, but that should be exciting. It also makes sense because Thana was the tier 3, and we know how much Netmarble and Marvel Future Fight love to give us back-to-back tier 3s of the same variety because of the fact that it puts pressure on our books and it encourages players to spend more money. Speaking of which, I may have to dip into my reserves, maybe buy some packs to get these Titan records back if HELA is the tier 3. But that's not all. You're probably wondering, why are Gamora and Rocket next to HELA? Well, apparently, data miners digging up even more gold. It looks like, again, take this with a grain of salt. It's speculation, but it looks like Gamora and Rocket may be getting new uniforms, which, given the timing, would mean like winter themed uniforms, which is very, very exciting. Cannot wait for that. Again, all 3 of these characters here on the wheel have never been good. They've never been good. So for them to finally get their chance to shine here at the end of 2021 has me very excited. So I really hope all 3 of these get a top to bottom rework, and more. And more and more and more. But there's more. Oh, but wait, there's more. If you order within the next 60 minutes, you'll get the potential for new uniforms or some sort of changes to both Thor and Heimdall. That's right. As well, again, I don't know what the exact jargon is, but buried in the code of the game, there also appears to be changes made to Thor and Heimdall. Now, whether the changes are being made because they're featured in her tier 3 skill or they're featured in her skills or something, we don't know exactly what's going on, but they could be getting new uniforms too. Who knows? We could be getting 5 new uniforms. Hell yeah, bring it on. Hella yeah. That's dope. So yeah, that is all. Those are all of the leaks on the character side of things. Tier 3 for HELA, pretty much confirmed uniforms for Gamora and Rocket, but it is all speculation. And then something, possibly nothing, but possibly something for Heimdall and Thor. I really hope Heimdall gets something. Let's put that out there as well. Thor doesn't really need it. He's got his best look to date. and maybe his best look ever as far as Herald Thor goes. But Heimdall, he's hurting for an upgrade, hurting big time. So there's that. And then, however, there's more. So we got a couple more images that were leaked specifically from in-game files. So this is a Ctp of Energy box. Again, we don't know if we're going to see this for Black Friday. We don't know if we're going to see this for a future event or a future login or a future piece of content. No idea here, but this is a Ctp of Energy box. This is a Ctp of Regeneration box. It's not a Moon Knight box, unfortunately. It's not a Transformer, although it also kind of looks like a Transformer. Autobots, roll out. Okay, that's a Ctp of Judgment box, which should get you very excited if you can get a Ctp of Judgment just like that, because they're very hard to get. And that's a Ctp of Authority box. Now, whether these are regular CTPs or they're Mighties or Brilliants, we don't know, because all 4 of these can be reforged. But yeah, these are all added to the files with the last update, the last Eternals update. We also have a Mighty Ctp Selector, which is very exciting. If you can earn that, or if you can buy that for a decent price, I would definitely open the wallet for one of those bad boys, because it's a guarantee. There's no RNG. You also have the same one. It's a selector, but it's a Brilliant Selector. Now, I think we saw these last year for Black Friday, but they were overpriced. So hopefully if we see them again this year, they will be properly priced, but we know how Marvel Future Fight likes to do things. It's either really cheap, Stark Stash, or absurdly expensive. And then we have 3 new tokens for upcoming token events. So presumably that's the Eternals token event. But no, actually that's Uru. That's the sign for Uru. What am I saying? Yeah, that's the sign for Uru, my Duru. Oh, snap. I just noticed that. So if you go to any character's Uru page, by the way, I say Uru weird. Well, you'll see nothing there, but when you go back out, you'll see under Nova Core costume, the last one where I haven't awakened it, or I haven't inserted an Uru, and also on Nova Helmet, the 4th slot, you can see the 3 circles, like whatever, they're not really circles, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the Uru icon, which is very interesting for a token event. Could, again, give strong hints at HELA, Heimdall, Thor, and sort of the Asgardian vibes that we're getting. Then we have a Winter token, which is also very exciting. And then we have a Tier 3 token. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty cool to me, man. So yeah, I'm very excited. We have not seen any Black Friday sales announcements. We have not seen any sneak peeks, so I'm really just waiting with bated breath. As soon as I start getting wind of that stuff, I'll be, shooting videos out at you like a cannon that shoots videos that you watch with your eyeballs. A couple more things. I'll be releasing 2 videos tomorrow about uniforms specifically. I know I'm cutting it pretty close this year, so I thank you guys, and I apologize for making you wait, but I thank you for waiting regarding the best uniforms to buy, the best optional uniforms to buy for Black Friday, because starting on Thursday or Friday, we're going to have the 50% off discount for all uniforms in the game and stuff like that. So I'll be covering those ASAP. Do not worry about that. Those will be the next videos coming very, very soon. Giggity. And then the other thing is, we didn't get a token event this morning, and that is meaningful, that is important, because normally after the question mark token event, the token event that just ended, this one here, normally after that pre-release token event is finished, the next day immediately starts the branded token event, and the branded token event should be for the Eternals, right? With the icons, not the Quicksilver icon, but there's like a Thana icon or something, and the the Mega Tier 2 ticket and stuff like that. Those tokens where you can get up to 700 of them, but that event hasn't started. So maybe they're delaying it by a week so that it lines up with HELA's Tier 3. We'll have to wait and see, but it makes sense given that we don't see an Eternals branded token, but we do see an Asgardian branded token event. And also they gave us another Cosmic Core less than a month after the last one, which is also off schedule. So they may be moving the Cosmic Core up to compensate for the fact that we do not have the token event. And then that timer up there may show us when the token event will start, and maybe when the next update, the mid-month update, will be. Maybe it'll be in 7 days. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, but it's a ton of info. So hit me up in the comments down below. I know some of you are super excited for HELA Tier 3. Your time has finally come. There's someone from Twitch. I can't remember your name right now, but I know you're super excited, bro. So yeah, shout out to you. I know you know that I know who you are. So yeah, and everybody else included in that. Okay, cool. That sounded normal and like a regular conversation. Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.